I'm Chris Hendrickson, a product and brand designer. This is a photo of me sitting on some Eames chairs with my son at the Vitra Design Museum in Germany. I love everything about this photo. This is the first in a series of three videos. In this video, I'll talk about who I am. In the others, I'll talk about how I approach leadership and my ideal design process. There are two main themes that have guided my career and life: quality and curiosity. First, quality. I am committed to building for quality. It's something I talk about a lot at work and I've been thinking about my whole life. A lot of it for me comes down to the golden rule of treating others how you want to be treated. I use so many products in my everyday life, whether it's a kitchen appliance or a piece of software, and I appreciate when these things work really well. It's rare. I want to give people that same experience. It's my way of giving back to humanity. I remember using a Macintosh computer for the first time. I was 8 or 9 years old. I went to work with my mom one day, and she worked in a doctor's office. The doctor had a Macintosh in his office, and my mom sat me in front of the thing to keep me busy while she worked. I was completely mesmerized by it. I spent hours changing the desktop pattern and looking at all the icons, dreaming of all the things I could do with this machine. It wasn't until much later in my life that I realized how much care and craft was put into that original Macintosh, though I felt it deep in my bones as a kid. As an adult, I've probably studied Apple more than any other company, but I've also been a student of companies like Pixar and Herman Miller. I have a voracious appetite for books and articles about how these companies operate and how they go about making extraordinary products. Modern day design leaders like Brian Chesky at Airbnb and Kari Saarinen at Linear are carrying on this legacy and inspiring me today. The other driving force in my life and career is curiosity. I believe curiosity is at the core of creativity. Starting something new, going from zero to one, from nothing to something, is really hard because change is hard. It requires an open mind, a curious mind, to imagine something that has never existed before. I started my career as a print graphic designer. My curiosity about tech and software and working with software developers led me to make my first iPhone app and start my own company. It was curiosity about the business side that led me into branding and marketing at Astronomer, where I joined a data tech startup and had to quickly learn what a data pipeline was. As the only designer on the team, I was always hanging out with the business folks and engineers, and I loved it. I loved talking to the sales folks, trying to learn as much as I could about how they operate and what they're learning about customers, and how I could bring that back to engineers on our team. It was curiosity that led me to Folio. I had done some college teaching, but I had never designed content for third graders, and I wanted to learn all about that. Quality and curiosity. I imagine these will continue to be primary themes throughout my entire life and career moving forward.